Hey everyone, so there's Booby Doo. I wanted to come in real quick and let you guys know why I haven't been uploading videos. I'm sure by now you guys have heard all about the Newtown, Connecticut, Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. It happened December 14th, which was Friday, 2012, and it has left me just completely heartbroken. I think about this world we live in, and I just honestly wonder what is happening to our world. Poppy, please. And I'm just completely disgusted with this situation. Obviously, I'm sure like many others. 20-year-old Adam Lanza, I think that was his name, forcefully broke into Sandy Hook Elementary, and I guess he broke a window, and that's how he got in, because the school actually had a security system to where you had to, ring the door to get into the school, which is like extra security, so you're thinking your children are safe, and this disgusting person just forcefully broke in. And what happened next is just horrible. Such a tragedy. He brutally murdered 20 children. 20 first graders between the ages of 6 and 7. What kind of person does something like that? I know that that's the question on a lot of our minds. What would make him or possess him to do something like that? Not only did he kill 20 children, he killed 6 women as well. All teachers in the school, or, women who worked at the school, including the principal, I believe the counselor, and teachers. These women risked their lives, put themselves between this killer and their children, their classes, to save these kids' lives. They're heroes. But just senseless, disgusting. I don't even know what to. I'm so baffled at the situation. So I thought about it, and I'm like, what would possess somebody to do something like this? And the answer was pretty much in my question. I believe that pure evil took over this man's soul. I don't believe he was human anymore. I believe that he was taken over by a demon. He was evil. In my eyes, there's no other explanation. I know that they're saying that he had autism, he was autistic, a form of autism, that he had Asperger's, that he was, that he was mentally unstable. Okay, I understand all of that, but I still think that evil took over his soul. What kind of person could look into a crying child's eyes and still pull the trigger? That's what everybody's posting on, all the social networks, and that's really true. What kind of person could do that? people, I guess people that are like that, killers, I don't know, how they think, but I was watching the news and, there was a man on there that said he didn't look at these victims like as children. He didn't look at them like they were little innocent, sorry, I can barely talk, I'm so mad. He didn't look at them like they were little children, poor, defenseless children. He didn't look at them like you and I would look at them. Supposedly, this man said he looks at them like objects. Okay, then I thought about it like, well, if that's true, then why didn't he just go anywhere and do it? Because everything would be an object to him. Why specifically this middle school? Why? Or elementary school? Why? I'm just baffled. And also, he killed his mother. I guess he went to her house before, killed her, I believe, with her own weapons. I guess she was, she collected guns. I don't know. And he stole 3 of her guns, killed her with one of them, or maybe left, I don't know the whole story, but I just know he killed her, and he left. I guess he shot her multiple times in the head, your own mother, okay? Then he left in her car and went up to the elementary school, and that's when he forced his way in. My heart, my soul, my prayers go out to everyone involved in this tragedy, all the families of the victims, all the kids that had to endure such a horrible thing in their young lives, all the teachers who saved children, the families of the teachers who were heroes and put their risked their own lives to save these kids. My heart and soul even goes out to the killer's family. I can't imagine what they must be going through right now to know that, your own son or your own brother or cousin or, whatever would do something like that. I do know he had a brother because supposedly they they thought that the killer was his brother. He has a 24-year-old brother named Ryan, I guess. And they thought that, he had done it because I guess the killer, which I believe his name is Adam, I could have that mixed up though, but I'm pretty sure, had his brother's ID on him from what I heard, but it wasn't his brother. My heart goes out to everybody who had any type of, just my heart goes out to that whole town. My prayers, I was on YouTube yesterday, just watching videos about it. I don't like watching the news. And the reason being is, it's not that I don't like, I like watching the news sometimes. There's always so much bad things that happen on the news, though, and they always tell you about everything bad. And when they first started, about this story on the news, they had all the stuff wrong. They didn't even know what was fully going on yet, and they were already talking about it. You know what I mean? And to me, that's just not right. That's why I don't like watching the news when stuff like this happens. So, I was on the internet yesterday, and I was, watching stuff that had to do with it to try to find out more of what happened, and they came out with the victim list, and I just cried. Then they had a video of one of the parents who lost their child, and I cried, and I couldn't even imagine what they're going through right now. How upset, all America is, and how upset I've been, and I'm sure everybody out there. Imagine being the person that's going through that. I can't. I honestly think about certain situations, and it's hard for me to think about that. If anybody ever hurt oh, if anybody ever heard my, you know, you just don't know unless you're in that situation. I think about Parker and I think to myself, you know, oh, I can't imagine my life without him. These poor babies didn't even have, you know, they didn't live half their lives. Not even half. 6 and 7 years old. They had so much to see. You know, they went to school thinking, you know, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to learn today. And they didn't even get to go home to their families. There's stuff posted all over the internet about, you know, 20 kids will never, you know, they'll never experience Christmas again. They'll never experience New Year's. They'll never be with their families. They'll never get to go to prom. They'll never get to get married and have babies of their own. And all because one person took that from them. Sorry. It just really upsets me. It hits close to home, especially when you have babies in your life. I mean, I'm not even a mother, but oh, I can only imagine. Anyways, guys, I wanted to come on and tell you guys why I hadn't been uploading videos. I felt like I needed to take a couple days to take a break and, you know, start uploading this, you know, re-uploading this week. But I don't know. I just have a really empty feeling. Like, what is this world coming to? I don't get it. I just don't. And I never will. I will never understand. But my heart, my soul, my prayer goes out to anybody that was hurt from the situation, that lost, you know, a child, a brother, sister, grandchild, you know, anybody that had any type of, anybody that had to endure this situation. My heart and my prayers go out to you. I don't know, guys. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just so sad. It's so sad, and it's really depressing, and it's just such a horrible thing to happen. You know, and I was thinking about it, like, when my sister came to my house that day, because, you know, I don't know if I told you guys, but that morning, before I even knew what had happened, I don't think it was on the news yet. Maybe it was, I'm not sure. I don't know, it was pretty early, so it might not have been on yet. But me and my dad went to go pick up from Parker, blah, 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 I can't talk. Me and my dad went to pick up Parker from school, and Parker's school is through a church, and you have to be buzzed to get in. And my dad wanted to take me in to meet his teacher, in case I ever had to go pick him up. And, you know, she would know who I was, because you have to do that in order to pick up the kids from the school. So they buzzed us in, and I met the teacher, and I just looked and seen Parker through the window, and his little face just lit up, and he said to all his school, you know, his classmates, there's my Auntie Barbie, and there's my papa, and I just, you know, it was so cute, and he's just everything to me. He's my life. And when we got back home, that's when I heard about it, and I just hugged him and told him I loved him, and I just couldn't let him go. And my sister got off work, and she opened the door, and she ran in the house, and she came to my room and said, "Where's my baby?" And Parker was hiding, being a little, you know, he's just so funny. He was hiding because he didn't want to leave, you know, just yet. And my sister found him, and when she found him, she just said, "I love you so much," and she hugged him. And, you know, at that moment, I thought about those 20 parents who were never going to be able to do that again with their child, and it broke my heart. You know, and you think about, like, Parker School's the kind of school that you have to be buzzed to get in, but so was Sandy Hook Elementary. And he made it in, you know, he broke a window, he made his way in. But I firmly, strongly believe, you guys, that this man was taken over by pure evil. His soul was evil. You know, I'm not trying to make it a religious thing. I have a very strong faith. My faith is strong, and I don't care. I think he was, pure evil took over his soul. A demon took over his soul. I don't think that he was human anymore. I don't know. Okay, Poppy. But I'm gonna go, guys. I just wanted to come in real quick and make a video to let you guys know what's been going on, and I felt compelled to talk about this. It's just something that I think should be spread around worldwide, you know. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want some food? And by the way, that's my Christmas tree in our living room right here that I've been pointing the camera at. It's the angel on top. It was my great-grandmother's. And this is the tree. And down there, my mom did that. I guess she's seen it on Pinterest. I'm going to show you guys. She took glass, like crystal and glass bowls, and she made it look like mushrooms under the tree with clear lights. I guess, you know, it's pretty. So she did that. So that's our tree that we cut down at the Christmas tree farm. Just wanted to show you guys. So I just want to let you know I love you all. My heart, my soul, my prayers, my sympathy goes out to all the families and everybody that had to do with the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting. And Booby, I love you. Puppy, you hungry? You're so cute. But anyways, I love you all, and I will see you soon. Until then, mwah. Bye.